Hi, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Francisca and this is Second Chance. Today I want to share a message of hope with you. I know we're going through a difficult moment, all of us, and you can see I'm home, and I want to share with you the story of Abraham, how Abraham pleaded for Sodom. We all remember the story of Sodom. Vile Mungu alikuwa amekasirika na Sodom, akataka kuiangamiza. Then he sent some angels to go and destroy it. So walipofika kwa Abraham asked them, are you going to destroy the righteous with the guilty? Wakasema hatutaweza kuangamiza wote kwa pamoja. Then Abraham asked, what if you find 50? Wakasema hatutaangamiza nchi. And then akasema what if there are 5 less? That means there are 45. They said we can't destroy the city if there are 45 innocent people. Abraham spoke again. Perhaps there will be only 40. The angel said, we shall not destroy the city because of the 40. Abraham said again, please don't be angry, Lord, but I must speak again. What if there are only 30? He said, I will not do it for the sake of the 30 who are righteous. Abraham said, please forgive me, forgive my boldness if continuing to speak. Lord, suppose that there are 20, they are only 20. He said, because of the 20, the city shall not be destroyed. Abraham continued to plead, and he said, even if we find only one person who is righteous, we shall not destroy the city. So you see, if you read the story of if you continue reading the story of Sodom and how God saved Lot, he did not save Lot alone. Alikuwa amemwambia atoke na familia yake, akatoka na familia yake na bibi yake na watoto wake. Only that wale hawakufuata masharti ya Mungu, ndio maana akaangamia, akabakia Lot peke yake. But you see, the will of God shall always stand. The will of God shall always be. But God can save us. God can save us. Mungu anaweza katokuwa na hasira yake. Yes, God was angry with Sodom. Yes, Lot alienda kaingia Sodom, akaingiliana na watu wa Sodom, akaanza kukua kama watu wa Sodom, lakini hakuweza kuangamia. Just because it was not the will of God. So even us now, we have to plead for our country. We need to plead for the world. We need to plead. We need to ask God, what is it that we have done wrong? What is it that you are trying to teach us? Because I believe that everything has a reason. There's a reason for everything under the sun. So even this situation has a reason. God wants us to learn something. There's something maybe God is trying to teach us. He's trying to communicate something to us. We need to pray that God will give us wisdom so that we can understand what is it that He really wants us to learn from it, from all this. And again, if you think of this coronavirus, haijapatikana dawa, that means we are all depending on the grace of God. It is only the grace of God that can save you from this, and that is why we are here to depend on the grace of God. Having said that, I want to read 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 5. It says, your faith then does not rest on human wisdom but on God's power. In Kiswahili it's saying that mlifanya hivyo kusudi imani yenu ipate kutegemea nguvu ya Mungu na si hekima ya binadamu. So now hatutegemei hekima ya binadamu, tunategemea neema ya Mungu. We are only depending on God. And at this time when we are at home, please let us just seek the grace of God. I know it is really hard. I know we're going through tough times, all of us, but we just have to pray and believe in God. Our God is faithful. Our God is faithful. He can really change the situation. He can do things that we don't even think they can happen. I know that nothing is impossible with Him, and we can overcome this, and we shall live to testify what He has done. Let's keep praying for each other. I know that some of us, we have to go out and so that we can get our daily bread. But again, we need to obey the government, because the government is part of the word of God. So obeying the government is part of obeying God. So we need to obey them, and let's stay home and keep safe. I know God is able. I know we're going to overcome this. This is just a test. He's just trying to test us so that we can depend on Him.